Hi, I'm Annalise, and this is Cerer. At the end of 2018, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change released a report saying we had 12 years to get our net emissions to zero before we were in environmental peril. And it caused a personal spiral into what I could do to change our outcome. I started taking environmental policy classes at Northwestern and eventually declared my minor in the field. Around the same time, I was looking into sustainable fashion internships and found there were few companies that brought together sustainable brands onto one platform in order to make it easy for consumers to shop in an environmentally conscious way. So I decided to start my own. The fashion industry contributes nearly 10% of the world's greenhouse gas emissions annually. It is the second largest consumer of freshwater, an overwhelmingly unsupervised field of abusive labor conditions, and one of the largest contributors to landfills daily. The trajectory of the fashion industry could be considered apocalyptic. In an effort to bandage the field, a growing number of people have turned to sustainable fashion. Sustainable fashion, by definition, uses environmentally conscious fabrics and limits overconsumption of natural resources such as water when producing clothing. Also integral to sustainable fashion is the humane treatment of employees, like providing livable wages and comfortable working conditions. While sustainable fashion is a rapidly growing industry, it is still outpaced by its fast fashion rival. But what if I told you we believe fashion can save the world? The solution is Cerer, an e-commerce shopping platform that sells a curated collection of sustainable women's clothing. The clothes sold on our site are ethically and sustainably made at every level and embody our values as a company. We currently sell 6 brands, who are the Girlfriend Collective, Bauer Swimwear, Boyish Jeans, Whimsy and Row, By Signy, and Endry. All brands are vetted for their ethical supply chain, which includes environmentally friendly fabrics and production practices, as well as living wages for all employees. For their sustainability practices that help offset the environmental harm done by fast fashion, and for their commitment to giving back to the environment. Our goal is to carry 10 brands by the end of 2021. Here are several of the core products we sell. We gravitate towards pieces that can evolve alongside one's wardrobe. Whether our customer is seeking 1 or 2 additions to their wardrobe or looking for the perfect pair of ripped jeans, we are the customer's go-to. These are the 3 pillars of Cerer's marketing strategy. Influence, meaning we partner with Instagram influencers and sustainability blogs to drive an accelerated amount of traffic to our site and social media channels. Communicate, which is done through paid advertising on Instagram, Facebook, and Google AdWords, as well as organic growth through word of mouth. Our ads reach thousands of consumers weekly, and over 50% of our summer sales can be attributed to their success. And finally, educate. We launched our blog, The Daisy Chain, in the spring of this year. Through The Daisy Chain, we hope to offer sustainability and fashion tips alike, as well as cultivate a community of like-minded, sustainable, fashion-loving individuals like ourselves. To date, Cerer has made over $6,000 in sales. We average 640 unique page views a day on our site and have a social media following of over 2,600 people. Since Wildfire began at the end of June, we have seen a 300% increase in sales. Over 150 new customers have joined our mailing list. We've gained 1,300 new followers on our social media channels and have partnered with 3 new influencers and 1 sustainability blog and podcast. Here's what some of our previous customers believe. Catherine J. says, I was really excited to stumble upon Cerer. I don't have time to look for brands that are both cute and sustainable, so I love coming to the site and finding brands I can trust all in one place. In terms of what makes Cerer different, we believe no one has to sacrifice style for sustainability. Our goal is to assimilate sustainable clothing into everyday wardrobes, which we accomplish through offering timeless styles that are not driven by trends. We want to continue to educate our customers as well as provide a place for them to shop. We do this through informative social media posts and educational blogs on the Daisy Chain. Cerer is the intersection between fashion and change. Our community recognizes the unique advantage they foster through their purchasing power and self-expression. By supporting Cerer, our customers are slowly shifting the narrative of what dressing well means and embodying our motto, it's cool to care. I'm Annalise Erickson, the CEO and founder. I'm a rising junior at Northwestern, majoring in communication studies, minoring in entrepreneurship and environmental policy. This means I have the educational background as well as the passion and drive to get this done. Katie Carmen is our head of marketing. She's a rising senior at Northwestern, also majoring in communication studies. Katie has spent the past 2 years interning for a major fashion label, Cupcakes and Cashmere, and has experience working with influencers all across the globe. Thank you for listening to the Cerer story. We hope you'll see the reasons why we believe fashion can save the world.